You're about to enter the world of strawberry ice and the ice cave. Let's go!
You know, the league rule was you're not really supposed
Probably
to
take him out of that conversation. And that
he started from absolute scratch.
I would draft Aziz Ojolari or any.
Nobody's doing 7-step drops
playing,
right.
Playing tackle for him. So
right.
It's.
He's almost 22 years old. Devonta Smith, same thing.
You just can't. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I thought that 2010
that should be in the Hall of Fame, and they put him in after he is gone. So that's
to fill the stadium.
I remember you guys saying that.
It's crazy.
I see that he's taken the non.
But overall, that line wasn't better.
No,
they still.
He's talking to the refs and saying, "Hey, I'm not going to get those calls."
He's coming. He's coming, and he's being section 158 with me. So
these guys have learned basically since they've been in the major leagues.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of Jackpot Joey Burrow, who is cleared, full go, ready for training camp. This year is going to be fun. Now, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,253 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. Now, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. I already said that part. Today's show is brought to you by T Properties. Quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. Also, we're doing super chats. So if you guys would like to support what I'm doing, it's exclusively in the YouTube channel. So please go into the YouTube channel and give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. So what's going on, guys? Matt Ritchie is supposed to join me on the show today. I'm hoping he's going to. So far, he has not shown up. I know the man is busy, so we'll see what happens. I hope you guys are not tired of me yet. If you watched the Orange and Black Insider podcast, water cooler chat, me and Anthony talked for about an hour and a half. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you missed it after you watched the show, go back and make sure you check it out. Let me get to the chats. What's up, William? What's going on? Rabid. Yes, I just missed the other show. Glad I didn't catch this one. Yep, yeah, you can go back and watch it. Let's get after this one, though. Iceman, twice in one day. Awesome. Exactly. I hope you guys, like I said, aren't getting sick of me. But let's get to some of the news of the day. And like I said, we talked about this on the Orange Black Insider podcast, but Bengals lose Wyatt Hubbard for the 2021 season, another pectoral tear. I'd like to know what the heck's going on with the Bengals pecs and why they keep tearing them. But unfortunately, he is gone for the upcoming season. I think it's going to be okay. I think the Bengals will be able to recover from this and hopefully pick some extra players up. But I see the man has shown up and he is in the waiting room. So let's get to this. He's none other than Matt Ritchie, and he's from the Bengals season ticket office. Matt, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Iceman? Thanks for getting me back on here. I had a blast last time.
Awesome. I'm glad you were able to jump on. I was hoping you didn't forget because usually I send like a link out or whatever saying, hey, remember we're doing the show. And I didn't do that because earlier today I was on the Orange and Black Insider podcast with Anthony COSENZA, and I got talking to him. I totally forgot about sending you a link, and I'm like, oh crap, I hope he remembers. And luckily,
we are good. I got it, and I was pumped up. I actually just got back from a family reunion, but I did think about how when I get back to work, the best part of my day is me talking to Iceman after 5:30. So I was excited for this.
I appreciate it, man. I hope people aren't sick of me. Like I said, I was just on the Orange and Black Insider podcast for an hour and a half, so hopefully people aren't getting tired of me. But let's get to what you have going on this Saturday, and I am very pumped up for it. It's back together again. Bengals training camp. Since it's up here, just explain what you got going on, what people can expect at this event.
You bet. So I'm pumped up for this event. We are going to have a lot of people here, and it's also going to look very different than what it was last year on the lower level. The lower level will be open to fans on a first-come, first-served basis to come down and watch training camp. And Iceman, this is the only time where players will be practicing at Paul Brown Stadium for training camp this year. All the other practices will be at the training camp spot across the street.
Right.
There's free parking in 5 different lots starting at noon. Gates open at 2 o'clock, and we are going to have a lot of things that we've had in Family Day over the years, but we've also added a lot this year. So if you want to bring your kids down, significant others, cousins, nephews, nieces, anything like that, or if you just want to go down with your friends, we're going to have a lot of different things going on. We'll have family-friendly activities. We'll have the inflatables out, face paintings, balloon artist. Who Day will be there. The Bengal cheerleaders will be there in our cheer zone. And we're going to have a lot of other different booths open up to, and concessions will be open up too.
Awesome. Sounds like a lot of fun. I'm planning on coming. I got my tickets and everything. You know how things always happen at the same time? Well, my son is getting married here in Labor Day weekend. And of course, we planned the wedding shower Saturday night. So,
oh, man.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, crap. When this came out, like, oh, I'm so excited to go. I'm like, I'm going to go. And well, because that's when the wedding shower is. I was like, yeah, but this is going to be early in the morning. And no, it's at 3 o'clock. Like, oh, man. So I'm planning on coming. I might only be down there for like an hour because I got to get home. And, I'm the master griller. So, I got to get home and take care of my wife and take care of all the food for the family. But it sounds like a lot of fun, a lot of stuff going on down there. I love the stuff you have for the kids, the face painting and the inflatables and stuff. This is what I think is so cool what the Bengals are doing now is not only is the social media exploding as far as what the Bengals content is putting out, but also just you guys reaching out to the fans, because we couldn't do this last year, but You're doing it again this year. And I just think that's awesome that this can be a family friendly event to go to, because sometimes people are like, football games, I don't know if I take my kids down there or not, but this you definitely can take your kids down to, and it's going to be a great event for them.
You bet. And first of all, go back to what you were saying earlier. Congrats to your son. That's awesome. Also, I can see you being a master and expert griller as well. I can totally see that. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think about. This will be our first event for fans in a year and a half.
Yeah.
Besides our games last year, which were games, they weren't events. So we're excited to get people down here and really just watch the team practice. Team will get on there around 2:30 when they'll start doing warm-up drills, and then practice starts at 2:30 or at 3.
3 o'clock. Yeah, that I know. Bengal Jim, he's got. Well, I don't want to say an event, but he's got people say some people are going to meet at the Blind Pig, I think at 10 or 11 a.m. I think, and then they're leaving at 2, heading over across the street over to the stadium. So if you guys want to go where most Bengals fans are going to be at before 3 o'clock, before things start, go to the Blind Pig and hang out with Bengal Jim. I won't be there because I would love to, but I have got to get stuff ready. So, how things go. But I got, like I said, I'm a season ticket holder, so I will be at every single home game. Now, another cool thing happened this week. We had the announcement of the Ring of Honor, and the cool thing that they're doing Thursday Night Football, they're going to be inducting all 4 of the members, Paul Brown, Anthony Munoz, Ken Anderson, and Ken Riley. And also, we're going to be remembering the 1981 season. What other special events do we have that you can let the cat out of the bag yet, or do you got some stuff you got more stuff coming that you don't want to tell us about, or what's going on?
That's going to be one. It's Thursday night football against Jaguars with a bunch of young guys on the team. That'll be fun to watch early in the season. But yes, the Ring of Honor. I'm so happy we've been doing that. It's like what you said earlier. Fans have been asking for that for a long time, and to get these 3 players, and then this amazing man in there as well in the first year, it's going to be fun halftime. And I'm very excited for that, the whole game. After that, we do have some more things planned. And sorry, I can't announce those at this time, but I will say that the game day experience isn't going to be like what we've seen in years past. And I think it's going to be very exciting when players are coming out the tunnel. That will look very different. There's the new Roar of the Jungle, which is a pre-game ceremony in the southeastern notch. That's going to be awesome. It'll be celebrity-led pre-game kickoff. So a lot of people like, crossing their fingers, leaving Blind Pig or whatever bar 10 minutes prior to 1 p.m. kickoff or at night and trying to get to the game at kickoff.
Right.
This will be a good time to get in a little sooner than you usually do to see all the new stuff that we have this year. So I think one of the coolest changes that you're going to see, Iceman, is pregame and what we have set up this year.
Yeah, and I've kind of told fans that, especially for the first game, I know we all like tailgating and have a good time out in the parking lots and everything, but especially for the first game, I really think I can't take credit for this. Bengals captain was on my show, and he said he suggested doing this. I think it's a great idea to come into Paul Brown Stadium like an hour earlier than we normally do to show the Bengals players how much we miss them, how much we support them, and I'm sorry, how much fun it's going to be to go in the stadium and hopefully it's full. It should be full. It better be full this year, and just having a normal football game. That's going to be a blast, and we actually get to watch Jackpot Joey Burrow, and as Jackpot Joey Burrow here comments, he says the Jags game will be the first night that the national announcers will call him Jackpot Joey on national TV, and the new superhero is born. So, well, I hope he's right. We'll see if he gets the jack. I got the Jackpot Joey Burrow hat on, so I'm repping him. But yeah, I'm very excited with all this stuff, and you said that they're going to have celebrities doing. I think it's the Who Dey chant. They're going to lead that before the game starts. When are the announcements for that coming out? Who's going to be doing it or whatever?
The celebrities. So the idea is to do a different person each game. We might have some people that come back and do other games, but usually that will be announced within a week or maybe a couple weeks leading up to that game, like who is doing what. I say that now. It could very well come out that a month prior to a game we'll announce it, but the idea is to, build up the interest and the excitement leading up to that game.
Exactly. Now I just put my hat in the ring. If you want Strawberry Ice to lead the chant, I'm a minor celebrity.
You're a huge celebrity in my book, and I think a lot of other books out there. I'll throw your name in there.
Man. I appreciate that a lot. Now we had great news today that Joe Burrow has been cleared for full go at training camp. That's music to my ears. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I think that's amazing. And just what do you think? What has that done? Just the presence of Joe Burrow. What has that done for just the ticket sales? Just together, are the tickets up because of Joe Burrow because he's coming back, or how's ticket sales going?
When we drafted Joe last year, we had the number one pick. Everyone felt very, very confident. Fans in the front office that was going to be our guy the whole time. And that 3-day draft weekend from the Thursday to Saturday, I remember being at my apartment for those 3 days. And remember, that was during the time where COVID happened and the world ended for a short time.
Right.
But I was in my apartment, and that was our best 3-day stretch that we had in years for draft day. So people were pumped up about him, and then you see what he did in a lot of games this year before he went down with that injury, and he looked great. He is so fun I'm a salesperson. He's so fun to sell for. He really is, because he's everything you want in a leader and a quarterback. You see all his interviews, you see his tweets. He can be a great leader and a competitive football player, but he can also throw out SpongeBob jokes every now and then. And he's just someone that you want to root for at all times. And we've had a lot of, I feel like I've talked to more LSU people in the last year and a half than I ever have in my life. And that's awesome. And I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Me and Anthony were just talking about it, how Joe is he's calm, cool, collected, and confident. And Anthony brought up a great point because Mike Daniels last week threw it out there on Good Morning Football that Joe Burrow is baby Aaron. And Anthony threw it out there. He goes, when Aaron Rodgers a couple years ago, you told the Packers fans, everybody to relax, and just the way Anthony said that in the way Aaron Rodgers said it, I'm like, that is Joe Burrow. That just relax, because every time he does an interview, he doesn't come across to me as cocky. It's just confident, like yeah, I expected to be back by game one. Yeah, I expected to be back by OTAs. Like there's no doubt in his mind, and it's not cockiness. It's just confidence. It's just matter of fact, like I expected that to happen, and that's awesome. I love that.
I love that too. It is ultra confidence, and you can tell that his teammates notice that too. I love
exactly. Now, Jackpot Joey wants to know if you need a shirt or a hat. He can hook you up.
I would, if you have an extra, I would love one of whichever you have. And yes, I've seen those around. I know that some people had them in the stadium walking around last time. I think we talked about that last time on this podcast too. Yeah. But yes, if you have one, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure that Matty Myers can hook you up, and I'll give Matty your email address, and so he can hook you up that way.
Thanks, Matty. Appreciate it.
Yeah, because last time we put the Jackpot Joey Burrow banner up, and the funny thing is I didn't put it up, but the Cincinnati police called my father and said that we had to take it down. I'm like, all right, so. I think it might be going back up again, but we can't keep it up as long as we had it last time. But I thought that was funny that I got a call from my dad going, did you put a Jackpot Joey Burrow banner up? I said, no, I didn't, but I know who did. He goes, well, the police said we got to take it down. I'm like, okay. so that was an interesting conversation I had with my dad.
I gotcha. That's awesome. So how did it come back to your dad?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know. I mean, same last name. I don't know why they couldn't find Jeff Trunable, but they found Jerry Trunable. Who knows, man? It's that is a interesting thing. But hey, it worked. They got what they wanted. They came down. Now the Bengals also signed today Reese Horn, which is a good signing. I mean, just for depth, I think it's a good thing, just for competition. And that's one thing I also like about what the Bengals are doing. Is we're getting depth. We're getting players that want to come to Cincinnati. I mean, for years, we always talk about the 90s, people would use us to get leverage for other teams. Now we're getting players that want to come here. So I think this is another good move. So we'll see what happens with training camp and the new players they got going on. We got to get some more, I think, hopefully, some more tackles would be nice as far as backup goes, because we signed one center, the guy from Kansas City. I can't remember his name right now. He was coming up and talked to the Bengals today, and the Bengals might sign him. So we'll see what's going on. But other than that, what else do we have to look forward to as far as things that the fans can look forward to that you can kind of enlighten us on, or that we don't know about just yet?
You bet. So the big one is, what I came out to talk about originally, Back Together Saturday. This Saturday, encourage all Bengals fans to come here for that. You will need to claim your mobile tickets, and that's free. Just go to Bengals.com, look at Back Together Saturday page, and you'll be able to get your 2 free tickets after you your free tickets after you download the Bengals app. It's going to be a fun day. We talked about all the fun things going on with that. And yeah, the first 5,000 fans that get into the game on Saturday, they'll get a Bengals wristband, and then we'll also be having autographed footballs and other prizes while watching practice. And where you can win those this year, where can't do some of the autograph sessions and things that we've had in the past due to COVID procedures and everything, and for safety measures, but you'll still have some opportunities to win these great prizes. And Dan Hoard, Dave LAPHAM, 2 of the most funny and professional guys you'll ever meet. And that's always a fun combination of 2 characteristics for someone to have. They'll be doing live commentary throughout practice. So
awesome.
That'll be fun. Back Together Saturday, I am pumped up for. And, you know, we've had the family day in the past, and when it was official that the name was Back Together Saturday, I just smiled. I'm like, oh, I love it. Because one, I feel like we've had a lot of very positive and cool changes this off season. And just Back Together Saturday just tells you exactly, hey, we're back together. We're starting at full capacity against the Vikings coming up in September. And we're happy to get all of our fans back together for this. Limited capacity, we're happy to have a lot of people and those fans that were able to make it last season. Full capacity, we're all back together, and I'm pumped up for that.
Absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun to be there. Now, this is not the only training camp that are going to be available. August 7th and August 8th. Also, our tickets are available. I think you have to do, and I filled it out, you have to do a pool. Is that right? You get your name drawn out. Is that how that works?
Exactly. So we're going to have 1,000 people for both dates, and it'll be 500 of our season ticket members at each one, and then 500 fans as well. So there's a lottery for those. So yes, you can see where Iceman is at right now. You can get on Bengals.com and click on there for more information. Those two practices will be out at our training camp. So those dates you see there, those will be the 3 training camp practices that are open to fans this year.
Awesome. I can't wait to get there. I like I said, I really hope I can show up this Saturday, but you know, my son has to go and get married and ruin the whole thing. Sheesh. I'm just kidding.
I feel you. No, that's awesome. I was like asking this question, how'd they meet?
Oh, they've known each other since they're like 10. She
that's awesome.
Grew up the street from us. So yeah, we've known her for a long time. She's like one of those kids that come around the neighborhood and find out that your house is really cool and just won't leave. Just kidding. She's a very, very sweet girl, very comes with a very nice family. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. It's going to be a lot of fun when this happens. And but the good thing is though, they were at least smart enough to have the wedding planned when there's not a Bengals game. So I'm at least happy about that. So I don't have to choose between my son's wedding and the Bengals game, you know, because that would be kind of, you know, I don't know. I might have to. No, I'm just kidding. I'd choose my son's game.
I feel you.
If I chose a Bengals game over my son's wedding, I don't think I'd be allowed back in my house. I don't think my wife would let me.
Yep. And I would love for you to come to Bengals games, but just for your well-being and everything, I'd probably go to the wedding.
Right. Exactly. Well, you know, I'll be down there in section 158 in the Tiger Den. I'm still waiting for that to come out. You know, official license of the Tiger Den. You know, down there in the South End Zone with all us crazies.
You know, there's going to be some Tigers there during pregame this year. You'll see some new things around there for player entrances and everything.
Awesome.
It'll be more and more like a den than we think.
All right, I'm getting. You got me curious. I'm gonna keep prying. See if I get some stuff out of you.
So I'll give you a little more on that. So I'm going to describe this the best I can. There's going to be big jungle columns during the introductions, and we'll have like perching tigers looking down, smoke and everything as player are coming out and stuff. So it will look very much like a tiger's den down there. Awesome. That sounds great.
William House wants to know if my son's tux is going to be orange and black. No, it's not. But I actually wanted to have my bow tie and stuff orange and black, but my wife and then wouldn't let me. So it's just black. So, you know, I was trying to represent the Bengals somehow. So, you know.
Thank you.
We'll see. Anyway, Matt, I appreciate you coming on. Is there anything else you'd like to get out there before I let you go? And I know it's past work hours, so I'll let you get home and get to your family.
Oh no, we're approaching the season, so I'm on call 24/7. We'll call it that way. But yeah, it's been a really fun off season. You know, we're 7 weeks away from our first game, week 1 against Minnesota, which I'm pumped up for. And you know, if you're wanting to get tickets for a game this year, or if you want to look at getting season tickets as well, you can always give us a call. Check out Bengals.com. And we want to rule the jungle this year, and we need all Cincinnati to be there for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, are we close to getting the season sold out, or is there lots of tickets available? A little bit of tickets available. Where are we looking at that?
We have availability for season tickets and single game tickets. We're getting close on some games. And I will say that this is my sixth season. And this has been one of the most exciting off seasons with our fan base. Houday, Mike, thank you. And I think a big part of that is a lot of the cool changes you've seen, a lot of the new benefits we have for season ticket members. Also, what the NFL did, we got a 9th home game this year, which will be fun. And of course, what we talked about earlier and what I don't shut up on sometime is that Joe Burrow is coming back too. So
yes,
it's going to be a fun year. And yes, we are very excited to show all of Cincinnati what 2021 game days are going to look like too.
I am completely fired up. I don't know if I showed you this, but I got to show you my prediction here. Now, see, I always say I look at everything through orange sunglasses, but I can kind of defend my schedule here. But this is what I got the Bengals going. I got them going 11-6.
There you go.
I think we're going to have a great season, as long as we stay healthy. We got Jackpot Joey Burrow, full health. We got Uno. If you don't know who Uno is, that's Jamar Chase, and he's going to destroy the NFL along with Jackpot Joey Burrow. And then we got primetime Joe Mixon, who is going to be, I think, an all-pro running back this year. We got an offensive line. We got a defense. We're going to have a lot of fun in the jungle this year. That is for sure.
You bet. And Iceman, that last game of the year against the Browns, are you accounting that we're resting our starters for that game?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool.
That's it. We and just to let you know, when you call them that, that's cussing on my show. They're the clowns. You got the clowns, you got the squealers, and you got the ratbirds.
There we go.
I'm just kidding. All right, Matt, I appreciate you coming on. We'll definitely have to do this again, and hopefully, if I'll go be down there, not for that long on Saturday, but hopefully I'll get to see you in person sometime this year, and we can hang out. That would be awesome.
We'll love that. I'll email you and get your number, and we'll meet up on Saturday.
Sounds good, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Iceman. Have a good one.
All right, brother. See you. Houday.
Houday.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. He's full of a lot of information, and I just try to get out there what's going on with the Bengals as much as I can. Because I know there's a lot of new stuff that they're going to do, and they're kind of slowly bringing it out. And I was trying to pry some out of Matt. I got a little bit. That sound like the entrances of the players is going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I can't wait. Joe Burrow is going to be at full health, and I cannot stress that enough. That is a huge thing that has happened for the Bengals today. Now, let's get to some of the chats here. I know you guys blew it up. I want to get on here. Oh yeah, my dad says, yeah, he's he's more famous than Strawberry Ice. That's because the police called him and not me. Oh, all right, Loki. Hey, you saw me on COSENZA's show. Thanks, I appreciate it. Being on his show was a lot of fun. Let's see here. All right, Mike Kyle, I got the Bengals going 6-0 in the first half. I'm with you. The problem is the Packers are going to have Aaron Rodgers, but the Bengals have done very well against Aaron Rodgers in the past. So we'll see. But if you look at the first, I think we're going to be 3-0 out the gate. I know I got us losing to the Squealers, but honestly, I think we have a shot of being 3-0, possibly 4-0 going into that Green Bay game. The only reason I got splitting with the Squealers is just because we always have a hard time beating them, and Mike Tomlin has never had a losing record. I don't think the Squealers have much of anything this year. I hope I'm wrong as far as that L goes, and I hope we win. But we got a shot of being 4-0 going into that Green Bay game. Seriously, I cannot wait till the season starts. I want it to get going now. You know, you guys say great interview. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Rabbit says we will at least have 9 wins. I think. I could definitely see that for sure. I mean, I put it this way, Vegas has it so. they are betting, if you make a bet that the Bengals will at least win 6.5 games, I've said this on my show, I'll take that all day long. I think there is absolutely a shot that the Bengals will win 7 games. Like I said it's 11-6. So yes, if I'm a betting man, which I am, and I plan on doing this sometime, I haven't done it yet, but I'm betting on the Bengals winning more than 6.5 games, which has to be 7. I really do think they're going to do that. I don't think it's going to be home, or I don't think it's going to be hard to do that. What's up, Crip? Hey, Ice just got home. Can you repeat everything? No, that's why this is on YouTube. You can just go back and watch it, Crip. But I appreciate you. Let's see here. I did have some more Bengals news that, this is one thing I did want to bring up, that the Bengals are 90% vaccinated, which is cool because that means when training camp officially starts Wednesday, that they can just be normal. They don't have to do Zoom calls. They don't have to do anything else. It's just can be a normal training camp, which is one of the reasons why I think that Zach called the mini camps short a couple of days early because of getting the players vaccinated to get it going. So when they come back, we have a normal season, a normal everything. So that is a great thing because the more normal this can be, the better. And we already saw what Joe Burrow did on a non-normal season. I mean, no preseason, no OTAs, no nothing last year. And he looked pretty good. He's had OTAs. He's going to be available for preseason. I don't know if he's going to play. I would be kind of surprised if he plays, but you never know. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Rabbit, what's up here? I think our Bengals will have a fire in them. I want to win, and it shows. Rabbit, I said this on the Orange and Black Insider podcast earlier today with Anthony COSENZA, that I think the Bengals have a chip on their shoulders. Put it this way, as a Bengal fan, I have a chip on my shoulder. I want the Bengals to prove everybody wrong. I really have no control over it other than just talking about it. These guys have control of it. Joe Burrow not only rehabbed his knee, also increased his arm strength. And we talked about this on the Orange Black Insider podcast with Anthony COSENZA. Of all people, Palmer, it's not his brother, I can't remember his name right now, helped Joe Burrow unlock his full potential of his arm. And they're saying he increased it by like 4 or 5 miles an hour. And Anthony brought up a really good point. That's with his knee not being 100%. So what does that increase like when his knee is 100%? I mean, CJ Zama has said he's throwing the ball harder. T. Higgins said he's throwing the ball harder. So you have a healthy Joe Burrow. You have a stronger, maybe not necessarily a stronger arm, but stronger mechanics to throw the ball deep. Yes, you're right, Roy. Jordan Palmer. Thank you. It was Jordan Palmer. But to fit the ball in tighter windows, to get the ball deeper, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I just can't imagine myself like, okay, I've hurt myself at work before. I've popped my shoulder out, and it's taken a while. I mean, it's really taken me probably about, 10 years to get back to where my shoulder actually feels normal. Now, I'm also a lot older than Jackpot Joey Burrow. He rehabbed his knee faster than anybody expected. Along with that, he improved his throwing motion and improved his arm strength all at the same time. This dude is more focused than anybody I've ever seen in my life. And I think that chip is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And he's going to prove everybody wrong. And I really do think the Bengals are all in this with him. And they all like Zach Taylor. I don't care about all the noise that was created last year by Carlos Dunlap. The guys that are in this locker room like Zach Taylor. The guys that are in this locker room like Lou Armadillo, which, yes, I still call him Lou Armadillo. But I will call him by the right name once his defense turns around, which I really do think it's going to happen this year. there's just a lot of exciting things going on with the Bengals. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be an absolute blast. I can't wait. All right, let's see here. What other comments we got? All right. Rabbit. Did I ever put that one up? Oh, yeah, I put that one. Here, let's go with this one. Jackpot Joey. There is a surprising Super Bowl heading our way. I'll put it to you this way. And if you guys don't follow him, you should follow him. Malik Wright. He was on my show, I think Thursday last week. I can't remember. And he has been the only guy that's been on my show who agreed with me as far as my schedule goes. And he says that the Bengals will win a Super Bowl within the next 5 years. I think our biggest shot at it is within the next 3 because all of our young guys are signed. The time is now. You can tell the Bengals are trying to improve this team. No, they haven't went out and got the big splashy free agent, but I don't really necessarily think they need the big splashy free agent. They're trying possibly to get the center from Kansas City. If they get him, and I kind of said this on Anthony's show, and I hope I conveyed my point. And to have a guy on your team, if he signs, who has played, not only played, but started in 2 Super Bowls, to have that guy on your team with Jackson Carman, Jonah Williams, 2 young guys, Trey Hopkins, another younger guy, who are probably going to be the pillars of your offensive line for the next 5 years or more, to have them learn from him, I think is huge. I'm hoping they sign him. I don't know if they've signed him yet. I know he came to talk to the Bengals, but we'll see what happens. Rabbit. I love Dunlap, but just don't think he was able to be a part of this new wave we got going. I agree with that. I mean, I love Dunlap, and he didn't want to be a part of it. I mean, it's not that I don't know if he's able. He didn't want to. He didn't want to do what Lou was asking him to do. So he's a great talent. He was a great Bengal, but I think we were better off without him. I mean, to be honest. So, and I think this defense is going to be pretty good. Now, Cam Sample showed up on the injured list. Now, luckily, it's just a slightly pulled hamstring, so it's not a big deal because I do think Cam Sample and I think Joseph Osai, along with Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard, who they signed today, is going to be a huge thing for the Bengals. And I did that. That was the other thing I had. I knew I had something up here. I had something to talk about Sam Hubbard, and I don't know what happened to it. It was on here, but it went away. Let me see if I can find it here real quick, because Sam Hubbard did sign, and people were talking about what's the next move for the Bengals. And I think after they sign Hubbard, I think the next thing is Jesse Bates is going to happen. And I can't find it, so let's just forget that. But yeah, I do think them signing Sam Hubbard is huge. He's signed till, I have it written down here. Let's see it. He signed through 2025. And people asked, do you think they're going to sign Sam Hubbard? Do you think they're going to sign Jesse Bates? I kept saying, yes, I think they're going to sign him. And I think it's going to be really close to training camp, if not the week of. So they signed Hubbard. I would not be surprised if Jesse Bates is next. So we will find out. Let's see here. Mike Kyle. Let's see here. Bring it up. There you go. I got a lot of confidence in our team this year. Me too. Let's see here. Mystic Thruster. Hey, you're new. How you doing? At least I don't remember that name. Do you have any information on Reese Horn? I do. And I just lost it all. Because I had that up there. That was one of the things I showed earlier. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. Hold on. Bring up Cincy Jungle because they had a really good thing on it. Here you go. Let me bring this up here for you. Oops. Hold on. Bring that over there. Share screen. Hang on a second. It's coming, I promise. And that's there. Share. Okay, there we go. Yes, the Bengals sign Reese Horn. And you see, since the Bengals signed Reese Horn, who first entered the NFL out of the University of Indianapolis 5 years ago, has yet to appear in a regular season game. He signed as a college free agent by the Tennessee Titans 2016. After getting cut by the Titans before the 2016 season, Horn signed with the Emilio segment of the Italian Football League in 2017. You see it overseas. Played in 19 in AFF. And then Horn spent the offseason with the Miami Dolphins, but was released before the regular season 2020. He was drafted by the XFL Tampa Bay Vipers before the league folded. He racked up 240 yards, a touchdown on 27 receptions during 5-game run with the Vipers. It was the last time he appeared on a professional game. So that's what I have on Sam Horn. Like I said, I think that's more of just competition. He might be a practice squad guy. We'll see what happens. All right, let's see here. Loki. I would have been cool with Dunlap leaving if he didn't badmouth us. He had lost my respect when he did that. Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, I understand he's frustrated and everything. You know, I don't. You're frustrated. Cool. I get it. I don't understand why you want to leave on that kind of a note, because I mean, this just doesn't make any sense. Why rip the organization? And I mean, he went Instagram Live and about him signing for the trade, and he was happy, and I just don't get it. I mean, I don't understand. You're frustrated. You don't like what was going on. Be a professional. Be mature. And you know, it is what it is. It's over. He's on. Rabbit, I feel like the Bengals have order to the organization, and that's great. I do too. I like, and the thing is, everybody's in. Everybody's full go. Everybody believes what the Bengals are doing. Everybody is pulling on the rope at the same time. That's awesome. You know, and we don't have all the naysayers are gone. Everybody who's in that locker room believes in what they're doing. And I think that's great. Let's see here. John Wick, that was WJ3. What was WJ3? I'm not sure what you're referring to. All right, Mike Kyle. Sam is a gamer, and he will continue to be the guy for a long time. Yeah, I like Sam Hubbard. I think he brings a lot to the table. He's more of a run stopper, and he does create havoc in the backfield. I think he's a really good Lou guy. You know, I think he does a lot of what Lou is asking these guys to do. I think Lou wants a lot of tweeners, a lot of guys who can wreak havoc in the backfield, but also can play the run, but could also drop back into coverage. Like I said, what Lou wants to do is play that morphing defense. He wants to be able to take whatever you do well and take that away from you. And I think this year he's got the best talent to do that. All right, John Wick. Let's see here. I don't respect Willie J3 at all after he hated on us fans and the team. Oh, William Jackson. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I agree with you. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Willie J did that. He was worse than Dunlap did it too. I mean, Dunlap was more of the organization. Willie J was more of the fan base. So yes, sorry, John. Yes, you are correct on that. There was no reason for it. I don't see why you want to bang on the fan base. You know, what do we do to you? You know, especially last year, half of us weren't even allowed in the stadium. So, all right, John, you didn't hear. Oh, that's you and Rabbit are talking. Yes. All right. All right. Yep. Everybody's talking about Willie J3 bashing the Bengals, which he did. All right, guys. I think I'm going to roll on out of here. It is almost 6:30. I have talked a ton today. Like I said, I was on the Orange and Black Insider podcast. If you guys missed any of it, I recommend you go check it out after my show. John, what do you got here? Hey, Strawberry, you're going to training camp practice. I am trying like crazy to go, John. It's my son's, like I said, my son is getting married Labor Day weekend, and that happens to be the same night this Saturday is we're having, not that he's getting married, but we're having the wedding shower at my house. And the practice is at 3:00. Wedding shower is at 5. I'm going to try like crazy to be down there. I might only be able to be down there for an hour, but I will do my best to get down there. And if you guys see me, come up, say, what's up, Ice? What's up, Ice Man? How you doing? Love your show, hate your show. Whatever. Tell me you love my show. But other than that, I will get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. And if you guys are not members of these Facebook groups, definitely go check them out. We got Houday Nation, Bengals Nation, Bengals Houday Nation, Cincinnati Bengals, The Jungle, Bearcat Country, the Ohio State Bucknuts. And then you can follow me. Oh, yeah. And then you got the Ice Bar. I forgot about that one. That's my show page. You can go check that one out. Then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Tronopole. TikTok, you can follow me at Iceman90. I'll be pulling the sound off later on tonight and putting it on the podcast. It's on BeanPod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you like, rate, download, and review. Trying to get my podcast numbers up so if you guys can download it, tell your friends, grab their phone, download it. You know, family, grab their phone, download it. That'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Make sure, like I said, you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review. YouTubers, you guys are killing it. This is awesome. I'm at 1,253 subscribers. That is great. And like I said with Anthony on Orange and Black Insider Podcast earlier today, when I get to 10,000 subscribers, which that's my goal, I will be giving away a Bengals jersey. And he's like, wow, that's lofty goals. I'm like, hey, go big or go home, baby. So that's what I'm trying to get to. So please tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell them to subscribe to Sports with Strawberry Ice. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, tomorrow, I got 2 guests. I'm going to record an episode with the Athletics' Paul Daner Jr. He'll be on for like a half hour. And then live on the show tomorrow will be the Orange Arrow. He will be discussing his fantasy league. And like I said, all the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Foundation. And if you guys don't follow the Arrow, he's at Bengals4. Go check him out there. He had a photo shoot with Loki, and the photo shoot is awesome looking. He's got his outfit for the Orange Arrow. He's ready to go for the season. So check out his fantasy league. Go check out his photo shoot with the cool outfit. It's going to be so much fun this year. Lots and lots of crazy Bengal fans. So, as my man, Jeremy D's Nuts Dimebag Dean always says, remember one thing and one thing only, and that is you don't live in Cleveland. Thank God. Guardians of the Galaxy. Come on. You live in Cincinnati. Houday. See you guys Saturday. And that's just sports, baby. See ya!
You're about to enter the world of Strawberry Ice and the Ice Cave. Let's go!
You know, the league rule was you're not really supposed
Probably
to
take him out of that conversation. And that
He started from absolute trash.
I would draft Azeez Ojulari or any.
Nobody's doing 7-step drops in
playing,
right
playing tackle for him. So
Right.
it's
22 years old. Devonta Smith, same thing.
You just can't. You can't do that. You can't do
I
that.
thought that 2010
that he should be in the Hall of Fame, and they put him in after he is gone. So that's why.
to fill the stadium.
I remember you guys saying that.
It's crazy.
Sands.
I see that he's taken the non.
But overall, that line wasn't better.
No,
They still.
He's talking to the refs and saying, "Hey, I'm not going to get those calls."
he's coming. He's coming, and he's being section 158 with me. So
These guys have learned basically since they've been in the major leagues.